Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's the third match of the day, another knockout, the Platinum Cup semi final between the Spartans and RCB. As I told you, it would be an exciting day. This is the third knockout match of the day. The Spartans won the toss and they decided to bat first. The RCB players out in the middle with the umpires and two openers of the Spartan openers making their way out to the middle, and we will have action very soon. Stay tuned. Toss won by the Spartans and they decided to bat. Spartan openers Srikanth and Ravi Kumar out in the middle. It will be Sadiq opening the bowling for RCB. Srikanth will be on strike. Things all set. The umpire, straight umpire and the leg umpire checking the field. Straight umpire Jawad Hashmi and Sajjad is on the leg. Sadiq will be bowling right arm over the wicket. Umpire calls for play. Sadiq right arm over the wicket. First ball. Srikanth charges and ball was in the air but in between the two fielders at cover and extra cover. Zubair fields the ball and throws it to the keeper. Time for the batsman to run a single. The Spartans open their account with a single. The field, just a solitary fielder in the deep at third man. All the fielders are inside the circle. A point, a silly point, cover, extra cover, mid off, mid on. Next ball. Oh, that's a beauty. Unplayable there for the batsman. Ball bounced after pitching. It was a good length delivery. Sadiq was a nice and smooth run up. Bowls the heavy ball. A lot of pace. Next ball. Another short of length ball. It's played towards point region. Point fielder throws the ball towards the keeper. The keeper doesn't collect it cleanly. Good backing there by the fielder Naeem at short square leg, standing by the leg umpire. Sadiq right arm over the wicket. Batsman Srikanth Oh, another play and miss there. It was a short ball. Batsman opting to pull but connects with thin air. So another dot. A very good over so far from Sadiq. Just two singles. Next ball. Another short one. Pulled above the head of the mid-on fielder and the ball goes for a 4. So the first boundary of the Spartan innings from the bat of Srikanth. A pull over mid-on. Fielder at mid-on did jump but couldn't reach the ball. Bowler Sadiq with the last ball of the first over. It's another play and miss there. Not sure. Batsman not sure where the ball had gone. After pitching, the ball moved away. He was looking to play it on the onside, just work it on the onside for a single, but the ball left him late, so the batsman was beaten. So 6 runs of the first over with a boundary. And it's going to be Abdul Aziz to share the new ball with Sadiq. He'll be bowling right arm over the wicket. And it will be Ravi Kumar on strike. Aziz making a few changes to the field, getting a slip in. Yeah. A slip. 3 fielders in the point region. Another shot of a length delivery played in the point region, and fielder has a shy at the non-striker end but doesn't hit direct. Good backing there by the fielder at short mid wicket. Just a single taken. Score moves to 7. Aziz with his second ball. Batsman charges and plays it straight to the fielder at cover there, extra cover, who fields and throws to the keeper, but the batsman had already completed sing. Oh no, that's a dot. But since the ball was hit straight to the fielder, the batsman didn't take any risk. That's a dot. Aziz with his third ball. Batsman charges once again, but the bowler goes wide of the off stump. In umpire stretches his arms. Another extra added to the total, which moves to 8 without loss. Aziz with the third ball of the second over. Srikanth once again charges and misses the ball completely. This strategy of Srikanth, just charging towards the bowlers every ball, it's not working at the moment. Aziz with the next ball. It's a short one. Srikanth goes for the pull, but the ball was in the air and Amir, the keeper, runs and takes a good catch. So the first wicket is down for the Spartans. A good catch by the wicketkeeper Amir there. Short ball from Aziz. And Srikanth went for the pull but couldn't connect properly, and the ball went straight up in the air and Amir ran from behind the wicket towards square leg and completed the catch. The first wicket down for the Spartans at score of 8. Abdul Aziz provides the first breakthrough for the RCB. This is the semi-final of the Platinum Cup between the RCB and the Spartans. Next batsman is Mahe Ali. Mahe Just I think he's still new, finding his feet in this format. He's played 19 matches so far. Just scored 237 runs with the highest score of 37. I would say he's new to the format, but there might be potential in him. That's why his team is send him in at number 3. Next ball, another very good delivery. Batsman beaten, all ends up. Another dot from Aziz. A very good over so far. Just 2 runs and a wicket. And of those 2 runs, one was wide. Aziz with the last ball of the over, right arm over the wicket. Another very good delivery. Batsman beaten once again. Just short of a length, leaving the batsman. Ball leaving the batsman at the last minute. Batsman couldn't do much about it. Another dot ball. With that, we come to the end of the second over. The score is 8 runs for the loss of wicket of Srikanth. Sadiq to continue his second over, third of the innings. He'll be bowling to the new man in Mahe Ali. Let's see what Mahe Ali has. It might just definitely be his potential, because of which he is in at number 3. First ball, that's a very good on drive, but he has, oh no, match. There was a chance of a run out there, because Ali, as soon as he played the on drive, ran for a single, but the non-striker was nowhere in the picture. He wasn't interested at all, and if Abdul Aziz at mid-on had collected the ball cleanly, I think there would have been a wicket by way of a run out. Another very good ball from Sadiq, but the wicket-keeper lets it through, and 4 byes. Umpire signal byes, 4 of them, and the score moves to 12. Not good part of the wicket-keeper Amir there. He just took a very good catch, but lets this one through. So these are gifts. Any team would take it. 4 free runs. Byes. Sadiq with the next ball. This one is short outside off. Oh no, another misfield. That was a good shot by the batsman. That shows his class. Waited for the ball to come to him and cut it behind point. And the ball went through the legs of the point fielder there, all the way to the boundary for another score. Zubair bhai at mid-off, looking towards us. Sadiq with the next ball. This time Mahe charges, but Sadiq bowls short, and Mahe Ali pulls it towards the square leg boundary for another 4, and the umpire duly signals a boundary. And the score moves to 20. Very good start by Mahe Ali there. He has played all the 3 balls he has faced. In fact, he has faced 4 balls, and he has looked very comfortable on all those 4. First one was an on drive, the second was a cut, and the third a pull. So far so good from Mahe Ali. Next ball from Sadiq. Yeah, that another very good shot there from Ali. Whereas fielder at sweeper extra cover there was a little bit slow. He couldn't prevent the single. So Ali moves to 8 of just 4 deliveries. Sadiq, last ball of his over. It's an hedge, goes over the slip fielder, and the ball will run to the, yeah, it does, crosses the third man boundary for another 4. Umpire signals the end of the over. It was an expensive over from Sadiq. 17 runs came of it. 4 boundaries of the bat, 4 byes and a single. Now the start has become good for the Spartans with that expensive over. They were just 8 at the end of 2 overs, but now I've gone to 25 at the end of 3 overs. Abdulaziz to continue, fourth over of the innings. Jaggu has just walked into the field. The RCB were playing with 10 players so far. Jaggu with a short ball outside off stump, and Ali dispatches ball towards the cover boundary for another 4. And the score moves to 929. And Ali's individual score is 13 of just 6 deliveries with 3 boundaries. As I told you, there might be some potential in this man, and he is displaying that very well. He's got a very nifty footwork, making good use of his feet and reaching the pitch of the ball and executing some nicely timed shots there. Ali forced field changes there because of the last shot. There's a man now at the cover boundary or the deep point region, I would say. Abdul Aziz with the next delivery. Once again, Ali charges and lofts the ball over the mid-off fielder, but this time the ball doesn't have enough power in it to go to the boundary. Still, 2 runs taken by the batsman. Mahi Ali going great today. 15 runs from 7 deliveries so far, with a strike rate in excess of 200. Next ball from Abdul Aziz is a little bit on the fuller side. Oh, a direct hit would have had Ali short of the crease. That very good attempt there by Naeem in the covers. Ali was caught napping there. He was a bit casual. Abdul Aziz with the next delivery, which is a short one outside off, straight to the fielder at point, who stops the ball and prevents any opportunity of a run. The score remains at 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. Aziz with the 5th ball of the over. It's a wide ball, giving the batsman room to free his arm. The batsman ball was in the air, but there is a fielder there now, so only 1 run taken. No chance of second run there. I think there is another ball remaining there. Bowling change now. Mohammad Junaid coming into the attack. Hassan making changes to the field. As a player walks in from the dugout with a couple of gloves. Keeper standing up to the stumps, which suggests that Junaid might be bowling right arm over off break, not medium fast. Yeah, he is going right arm around, in fact, with his off breaks to deny the batsman any room. Right arm around, and yeah. Mahi Ali charging down the wicket, and no. I don't know what's going on with Ali there. This is the second time he has gone for a non-existent run. He could have easily been run out on both the occasions, but the fielder wasn't quick enough, and he misses a run opportunity. Ali needs to be very careful because he has already got a start and he needs to carry on. Second ball, no pace again. Batsman goes for a wild hike, but doesn't connect properly, and inside edges it to the fielder at short mid wicket. Ravi Kumar opened the innings, still on 7 of the 11 deliveries he has faced so far. Junaid with his third delivery of the over. It's over pitched. Yeah, almost a yorker there. Ravi couldn't do much about the ball. Another dot results. The next delivery is a little bit on the shorter side, but not short enough for the batsman to pull or cut. So he's played it back to the bowler, who fields it in his follow through. Another dot. So 4 dots in a row now for Junaid. Good over so far. He's trying to protect the over now. Sends the mid on, Jagu at mid on to long on. Sorry. Fifth ball of the over. Another very good delivery on good length, denying batsman any width or space to free his arms, and another dot. 5 dots so far this over. Junaid needs to close it properly without conceding a boundary. This is a fuller ball, hit straight to the short mid wicket fielder. Another dot, and it's a maiden to start for Junaid. Excellent over under the circumstances. Under the circumstances. The score remains at 33 for the loss of 1 wicket. It's after 5 overs. Change in bowling as Jagdish Reddy comes into the attack right arm over the wicket, and it will be Ali to face Jaggu. Jaggu with the first ball of his spell. It's a full delivery, but it's on the leg side. A yorker length. Yeah, bowler knows the ball was going to miss leg stump. So there's a slight appeal, but nothing from the umpires. Bowler back to his markup. Batsman looks in pain there. I think the ball hit him on full on his leg. Second ball from Jagdish is a little bit on the shorter side. Good fielding there from the fielder at point. Naeem there went for a direct hit, but the bowler collected the ball. Yeah, as I told you, batsman was hit on full there, so he is struggling, he is in pain, he is in discomfort. He removed his shoes and lying down, waiting for some medical attention by Ali the batsman. So there is a slight delay in proceedings, and we'll take a short break as Sadiq comes towards us for some drinks. Welcome back. There was a slight delay, in fact an extended delay in proceedings because the batsman Mahali got hurt on the first ball of this over. I think he is unable to walk, so he has retired hurt. A new batsman has walked in his place, who will be facing Jaggu. Oh, this is a full delivery, but batsman didn't have time to do anything with that, so he plays it back to the bowler. Score has been on 33 for a long time now. That's a very good ball. Very good ball from Jaggu. Extract the edge from the batsman, but the ball goes towards third man. Single taken. There was no slip in place. It was there in the previous over or in the fourth over, I think. There was a slip in place, but not now because the ball is older. Jaggu with the next ball. A shorter one, but cutting the batsman into half there. Keeper collects the ball and throws it. Jaggu with the last ball of this over. Another full delivery played on the up, and a very good catch taken by Sadiq. Sadiq takes a very well judged catch at mid off there, and that's the end of Ravi's inning, I feel. Yes, second wicket down now. Ravi, who was struggling a bit, faced 17 balls before this ball for his 7, and finally perished to a very good catch by Sadiq at mid-on of the bowling of Jagdish Reddy. And the second wicket down, score is 34 at the end of the power play. Effectively, I think Spartans are 3 down because I'm not sure if Mahi Ali would be able to return to bat. The umpire warning the batsman that if the next batsman doesn't come inside the field of play within 90 seconds, he would be declared out. There's no sign of the new batsman coming in. I still can't see new batsman walking. Yeah. New batsman finally walks out. Yeah, I think, oh no, if I'm not wrong, I think it's Mahi Ali once again. Yes, it's Mahi Ali who has walked out to continue his inning. Mahi was going very. Score was 33 for 1 wicket at the end of 4 overs. The next 2 overs have produced only 1 run, and Spartans have also lost a wicket. So very good power play for the RCB, I feel. Junaid, who bowled a maiden first up, will continue. So as soon as the power play has completed, field is spread a little bit. Now there is a long on and deep mid wicket in position, also a long off and deep sweeper cover there. Junaid with his second over, right arm around the wicket. A very good ball first up. Just that in between length where the batsman can neither go back nor come forward. So he's forced to defend it, and it's a dot as a result. Junaid fields the ball in his follow through, making slight adjustments. Junaid, second ball is a little bit on the shorter side, but batsman can't do anything with that. Maybe batsman going a bit too hard at it, loses his timing and also the placement. So another dot results. Junaid with his next ball, a slower one, once again guided towards point fielder. Now Mr. Junaid has now bowled 9 balls, 9 dot balls on the trot. The batsman is yet to score of Junaid's bowling. Next ball, another similar ball, another similar shot. This time the batsman go for a risky single. Naeem runs in from point region and throws the ball, but batsman had already completed a single till that time. So this was the first run scored of Mr. Junaid's bowling after 10 deliveries. Now Ali will be facing Junaid. Oh, it's a very full delivery, very full delivery. Another dot as Junaid fields the ball in his follow through. Last ball of the over coming up. This is played on the up, but in the gap, and it's a 4. Mahi Ali places another very good and well timed shot. Perfect timing and placement there. Earns Mahi Ali another boundary. Ali moves to 20 of 12 balls now. And the score moves to 39 at the end of 7 overs. Jagdish Reddy alias Jaggu to continue his second over. Raghuveer on strike, who has managed just 2 runs of the 6 deliveries he's faced. Jaggu with the first ball of the second, bowls it wide down the leg side. Keeper fails to collect the ball, and the ball runs to the third man. In fact, fine leg boundary for 4. So 5 extra runs added to the total, and the score moves to 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. Keeper Amir could have done better there. At least he could have, if he had got hand to the ball, the fielder at third man could have stopped the ball from going to the boundary. Next ball, a very good one. A fuller delivery, in fact a Yorker led delivery right on middle stump, and the batsman nicely ducks it out, but it's just a dot. Another very full delivery. Batsman swings with all his might but connects with thin air. Another dot. These dots are adding to the pressure on Raghuveer, who is finding it difficult to score at the moment. A very good change of pace there from Jaggu. Batsman beaten by the lack of pace in the ball and just defends it. Ball might have been rolling towards the stump, so batsman stops the ball from rolling over to his stumps. Might be a bit part of pitch has come out, so batsman adjusting. Jaggu was just running through his overs quickly, so batsman rightly taking his time. Jaggu with his next ball. Another very good delivery. Batsman once again beaten, and the keeper collects the ball and throws it towards fielder at short fine, who passes it back to the bowler. 4 dots in a row now from Jaggu after that wide first top. Raghuveer once again taking his time. Jaggu again. 5th ball of the over. Another Yorker dug out towards long on, where Junaid fields the ball and throws it back to the wicket keeper Amir. Last ball of the over coming up. A good over so far. Apart from the wide, only a single. But that wide was very costly because the keeper let it through and there were 5 wides. Ali there, I think he's experimenting, and that might be costly because he has played straight bat shots very well and into the gaps as well. So there is no need for these type of fancy horizontal bat shots there for Ali. He can still score quick runs playing those conventional straight bat shots. It's better for him to avoid these fancy stuff. Junaid, who has bowled 2 very good overs so far, will continue right arm around the wicket with his slow loopy off breaks. Slight changes to the field because of the 4 of the last ball of Junaid's previous over. There is a fielder now in place at the deep extra cover region, and 4 fielders on the offside and 1 fielder at short mid wicket. Junaid with the first ball of his 3rd over. Mahe Ali sweeps it from outside off towards the deep square leg region. Since there was no fielder there, the batsman easily completes 2. Ali manipulating the field nicely, placing the ball in gaps and running 2s. That's the way to go. Junaid with his next ball, which is a fuller ball. Ali going too hard at the ball, doesn't time it as well as he has been doing so far in this inning. Now ball goes towards deep mid wicket region and batsmen take a comfortable single. With that, the score moves to 49. Junaid with his next ball to Raghuveer. A short one outside off, but straight to the man at point, who fields and throws it back to the keeper. No chance of any run there. Man at point was a little bit deep, but the ball was hit too hard. No time for the batsman to take single there. This time batsman charges. Junaid throws it a little wider, bowls it, in fact, bowls it a little wider, and the batsman couldn't do anything about it. Just had to reach for safety and get back into his crease. Last ball of the innings, of the over, another short one played towards the fielder at long on, only a single taken. Junaid with the last ball of the over. It's a good length ball in that off stump channel. Batsman trying to work it towards the offside for a single, but the ball went straight to the man at point, and there was no chance of a single. Another tidy over comes to an end from Junaid, just 4 runs of that over. And the score is now exactly 50 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 9 overs. Another bowling change as DK comes into the attack. DK, a very experienced man. He has got 140 matches under his belt and he has taken 155 wickets. Decent economy rate as well of 7.49. While bowling the 10th over of the innings, it will be Raghuveer to face, who has been struggling. DK with the first ball, driven to Junaid, third man there, short third man, fielder is short third man, not sure it's Junaid, I think it's someone, it's Aziz maybe. First one, first up it was a full delivery from DK. A single taken by Raghuveer. Brings Ali on strike. DK with his second ball. This time ball is in the air and in the gap and it's a 4. Very good camera work by the man. Umpire signals a 4. And Ali moves to 28 with that boundary and the total score moves to 55 for the loss of 2 wickets. These are very good cricketing shots by Ali, who is manipulating the field quite beautifully, placing the ball in the gaps available in the field. Next ball by DK. That's a very good ball, but was a bit on the fuller side. On drive there by Ali towards the fielder at deep square leg region, and a single taken. That was a very full and a straight ball. DK with his next delivery. It's a wide ball outside off stump. In fact, it was at the 8th or 9th stump maybe. Batsman reached the ball and played it straight to the man at point. No run. A dot ball. Next ball is a very full ball which is driven towards man at extra cover, who charges in and prevents any opportunity of a run. Last ball of the over coming up from DK. It's another Yorker worked towards the leg side by DK and they take an easy single there. DK himself goes to field the ball. That's the end of the over. At the end of 10 overs, the score is 57 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. As we take a break and the drinks are onto the field. Welcome back. We are all set to resume from the other end. It will be Hassan to start proceedings. Hassan Ali Sayyed to start proceedings from the other end. He'll be bowling right arm over with his profile suggests he will be bowling leg break, but he's a very clever bowler and he operates according to the situation, and his deliveries are batsman specific. He doesn't bowl similar balls. Seems to be very specific about the field placements as well, directing his fielders to be on this exact place he wants them to be. Hassan Ali Sayyed with his first ball, loopy full delivery on middle stump, which is driven towards the extra cover region. The fielder right there collects the ball and returns it to Hassan Ali. A batsman have time for a single. Score moves to 58. Mahe Ali now on strike, who is on 29 of 18 deliveries. Raghuvir's struggles continue. That's a very good delivery. Hassan running towards the ball. He wanted to stop that single, but batsman had enough time. They complete an easy single, a comfortable one. So Raghuvir on strike again. Next ball from Hassan. Raghuvir cuts it but straight to the man at point who misfields and allows the single. That single should have been stopped. Bowler not happy with the effort there from the fielder. Raghuvir with that single moves to 8 of 20 balls. Hassan Ali with the next ball. A little bit short, and Mahi once again manipulates the field very well, and it's a 4. Sorry. Another boundary for Ali. With that, he moves to 34 of just 20 deliveries. Hassan, I feel, was on the shorter side that time and a little bit too straight. So the batsman made full use of the opportunity and got 4 runs, placing the ball between the short fine leg and deep mid wicket fielder. This time it's a full ball driven on the up. Ball was in the air, but there's no fielder there. So ball goes to the man at long off and batsman complete a single. And the score moves to 65. Next ball, a faster one, a dot to end the over. A good over for the Spartans. 8 runs came of that over, and score is now 65 for the loss of 2 wickets. Run rate still below 6, and Raghuvir needs to make a move. He just can't keep going at this rate. You have very less deliveries in this format. You know, Raghuvir, having taken his time, needs to make up for all those dot deliveries. He has managed just 8 runs so far of 21 deliveries. Another bowling change. Mohammad Zubair into the attack, right arm over the wicket, making slight adjustments to the field. Field as of now is a short third man, a point, cover point, sweeper, short cover, long off, long on. First ball defended by Ali. It was good length, around off stump, outside off. Ali couldn't do much about it, so defends it, and bowler collects it and follow through. The second ball, Ali charges at the bowler and flares it outside off to the fielder in the sweeper cover region. Only a single taken. Zubair with the third ball of this over. It's cut straight to the man at point who fields and throws it to the keeper, but good running there from Ali. Mahi Ali was already in the crease by the time ball reached the keeper. Keeper Amir not happy with the effort of the fielder there. He thinks that single should have been stopped. This time the ball is in the air and it's straight into the lap of the man at short cover there. Hassan makes no mistake, and Mahi Ali's nice little inning comes to an end. He managed 36 of just 23 balls, but I think the struggles of Raghuveer has forced this shot out of Ali, and Ali perishes in trying to up the scoring rate. He had to play an unnecessary shot there. Before this ball, he was driving such balls, I mean this sort of fuller length deliveries, he was driving all along the ground. But this time he just wanted to loft it over the head of the cover, short extra cover fielder there, short extra cover fielder there, but only managed to hit it as far as Hassan Ali Sayyed at short extra cover, who takes a comfortable catch. Ball came to him at his, I mean, very comfortable height into his lap there. As a result of that wicket, new batsman PC Naresh walks out to the middle. Very good start for Zubair there. His first 4 balls have produced only 2 runs and a wicket. So the RCB would be very happy with the proceedings so far. They have restricted the opposition to just 67 runs of 11.4 overs and priced out 3 important wickets as well. Naresh facing Zubair for the 4 balls. A good length delivery outside off. Naresh pushes it towards long off and takes a single. So Raghuveer on strike once again. Raghuveer and his struggles continue. And this is swept on the pad, straight ball from Zubair there. But the umpire unmoved. Unmoved in the sense that he isn't impressed by the appeal and doesn't give batsman out. So Raghuveer survives to continue his struggles. Even after facing 23 balls, Raghuveer is finding it difficult to time the ball. Strange. I think he should do an Ashwin here and retire himself out for the team's cause, if there are better batsmen in the dugout, provided that. Not sure if he is listening to me or not. Anyways, Hassan will continue with his second over. Hassan Ali Sayyed considered 8 runs in his first over. Starts off with a good one for Naresh, going on the back foot, just pushes it towards man at short cover. Second ball, a fuller delivery. Naresh goes for the shot. A very good fielding there by the man at long on, and he throws the ball straight to the keeper. That's an excellent effort by Naeem there on long on boundary. He saved a certain boundary there because the batsman was pretty much sure that the ball would go to the boundary, but only a single. A short ball there from Hassan. Raghuveer hits it towards long off and takes a single. 2 singles from the 3 balls so far. Naresh on strike. Hassan with the 4th delivery of this over. A flighted ball. This ball is in the air, going towards the man at extra cover, deep extra cover, but falls short of him. And the batsman have time to take a single. Raghu on strike once again. Hassan with the 5th delivery. A well flighted delivery, worked towards leg side, but there is a fielder there who collects the ball and throws it back to the keeper. Just another single. The 4 singles of the first 5 balls. Last ball coming up. Batsman might be looking for a boundary here. PC Naresh. It's a full toss, but Naresh couldn't time the ball. And it's another single of the last ball. That's the end of the 12th over. Score now 7. In fact, it's the end of the 13th over. Score is 73 for the loss of 3 wickets. Mohammad Zubair to continue. He is a very short run up. In fact, he just stands beside the straight umpire without a big run up. He has a short run up. In fact, Zubair has a short run up, I would say. Zubair with his second over. First ball around the good length area, and Hassan. He did very well to reach the ball, but couldn't collect it cleanly, and there was a single. If he had collected the ball, Raghu and his struggles. A nice love story there. This time ball is in the air and straight to the man at point, and who takes the catch this time. So finally fourth wicket is down and Raghuvir's struggle come to an end. I think this is a boon for the batting team, a blessing in disguise, because the next man in might be able to manipulate, or might be able to rotate the strike, or might be able to go for big shots and score some quick runs. Raghuvir, after facing 27 balls, could manage only 11 runs and didn't hit any boundary in those 27 balls. Fourth wicket goes down at the score of 74. New man in is Pediraj, new to this format. He's just played 7 matches so far. He scored 76 runs. In fact, it's 56 runs, and out of those 56, 42 came in one innings, as 42 is his highest individual score. His records show that. Jaggu is back on the field. There was a substitute. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Jaggu now back on the field. Zubair to continue. He has 2 wickets in these 2 overs so far. There is an appeal for caught behind, and umpire immediately raises his finger. So Pediraj goes for a golden duck. Out, caught behind, first ball. So 5th wicket downs for the Spartans at the score of 74. The Spartans innings in disarray, in a spot of bother now, with all their main batsmen back in the dugout. Only PC Naresh, who came in last over with 5 runs of 7 balls, last hope of the Spartans. Apart from Mahir Ali, who got a good 36 from 20 odd balls, no other batsmen have been able to score freely or get going. I don't think this is that tough pitch to bat on, but bowlers have stuck to their plans, bowled a very good line length. In fact, all the bowlers the captain have called upon have done their job right from the beginning. Sadiq to Aziz, Hassan, Zubair, everybody have stuck to the task. It was only DK who just bowled 1 over, but he couldn't find it line and length, and he went for some bowled one at 1 over for some 13-14 runs. I don't remember the exact runs there, but apart from DK, everybody else has bowled beautifully so far. Zubair to continue. It will be the last ball. I think it's the last ball of this over, second over. Zubair has got 3 wickets so far. Last ball, a nagging line and length. Batsman couldn't do much about it, and that's the end of the over. Oh, umpire and signals the end of the over now, but I think we were, as per our record, the over had ended one ball before. Anyways, no damage done there. It was a dot ball. Hassan Ali Syed, though he doesn't bowl regularly, but he will be continuing, and it's his third over of the day. He might be surprised himself that I have got a third over. Anyways, first over, first ball of his third over, batsman goes after the ball, and it's a 6. Over long on. Fielder at long on made a valiant effort, but the ball was always going to go behind for a 6. I don't think the fielder even got a finger to it. Another 6 runs to the total, and the score moves to 80. Good shot from PC Naresh there. 6 of the first ball. Another good length delivery there. Worked into the onside. Fielder there comes charging in and throws the ball to the keeper, preventing the batsman from going for the second there. Score moves to 81. Naresh moves to 12, and Shaikh Alal, the new batsman in, will be on strike for his second ball. Hassan Ali Syed with the third ball of this over. It's wide outside off, and the umpire stretches his arms and signals a wide. Another extra added to the total, and the score moves to 82. Next ball is in line with the stumps, worked towards the onside, and a single taken. Good job there by Shaikh Alal. His job from here on will be just to rotate the strike and give it to PC Naresh, who is much more capable. Naresh now on strike to Hassan Ali Syed. Fourth ball of the innings. This one is launched over mid wicket, and it goes all the way. The umpire raises both his hands and signals a 6. Another valuable 6 to the total. Score moves to 89, and Naresh with his second 6 of the over. As I told you, Hassan Ali might be surprised that he got a third over, because if he bowls a third over, this is what happens normally. He travels the distance. He had bowled 2 good overs. This over has spoiled his figures, dented his figures there. Hassan Ali Syed with the next ball. A loopy offside delivery in the gap between the 2-point fielders, and the batsmen have time for a second there, and they make it comfortable till the time the ball comes to the keeper. There were 2 runs taken by the batsman, and the score moves to 91, and Naresh moves to 20 of just 11 balls. Hassan Ali with the last ball of his third over. This time Naresh once again hits the ball in the air over deep mid wicket, and the umpire raises both his hands to signal another 6. It was the third 6 of the over. 23 runs came of that over, and the score moves to 97. Naresh's individual score is 26 of just 12 deliveries with 3 sixes of that of the third over of Hassan. Zubair, who's got 3 wickets from his 2 overs, conceded only 4 runs in those 2 overs. Will continue. right arm over the wicket. And Sai Kalal will be on strike. Zubair. And that's in the air but in the gap as well. Ball is running towards the third man boundary and it's a 4. A well-timed shot there by Sai Kalal and importantly in the gap between the fielders. The 3 fielders there. A short third man, a point and a cover point there. Little bit on the shorter side, Zubair. Another short ball, another cut, but this time it's straight to the fielder who stops the run. Fielder did well there to charge in and stop the batsman from going for a single. Next ball, another short one. This time it's pulled toward deep square leg. Matt at deep mid wicket boundary runs to the mid deep square leg region. Fields the ball and throws it to the keeper, but the batsman had time to go for 2. Good over so far. 6 runs of the first 3 deliveries. This ball is a little bit straighter, worked into the onside, and the bowler and the batsman, very good running there by the batsman. They take another 2. So 8 runs of the first 4 deliveries. We have a bowler signaling the fielder there to stay a little bit inside at 45 maybe. This time the ball is on the fuller side and Sai Kalal drives it towards long on and wanted to go for a second run, but Jaggu there was alert and stopped the batsman from doing so. Just a single added. Score moves to 106. Sai Kalal also into some runs now. He's got 10 runs of 7 deliveries he has faced so far with the help of a boundary. Last ball of the over. Driven on the up to the fielder at long off, which is Jaggu, who fields the ball and throws it back to the bowler. And that's the end of the over. It's 107 for 5 after 16 overs. The run rate has gone above 6 now. It's 6.7 to be precise. But still a lot of hitting to do. We have a bowling change in the 17th over of the inning, and Muhammad Faisal will be coming in to bowl the 17th over of the innings. Faisal, who is a very good bowler, normally bowls first change or second change, but today he hasn't been required since Hassan and Zubair leaked some runs in the respective third overs. The fielding captain is forced to make a bowling change and Faisal comes into the attack. Faisal with his first ball, a short delivery outside of stump, played back to the bowler, a dot delivery to start with. It's a hard length. Batsman can't get under the ball there. Faisal with the second delivery, a similar length delivery, but this time keeper lets it through and a bye taken by the batsman. Score moves to 108. Hassan there making changes to the field. Sadiq, who was at short fine, has come in front. Oh, that's an excellent ball there. And the batsman, beaten all ends up, loses his off stump, and the 6th wicket goes down for the Spartans. So, told you this was a forced change Faisal coming into the attack in the 17 over. He is a very good bowler. He Faisal strikes and removes Sai Kalal for 18 of just 10 balls. Sai Kalal, I think, has done his job. Scored some quick runs there. Spartans have lost their 6 wickets for the score of 108. At this rate, they will reach something around 130. I don't think that would be enough for the batting lineup the RCB have. The Spartans need a lot more. At the fall of Sai Kalal wickets, Mohammad Zubair has walked into the middle. He'll be facing Mohammad Faisal, who has 3 balls left in the over. He's yet to concede a run of this over. Slight field changes there for the new batsman. Faisal with his next ball. Another short ball played with soft hands into the cover region. Single taken. Rizwan does well to take that single and bring Naresh on strike for the last 2 balls of the over. Let's see what Naresh can do because Spartans need runs. Next ball of Faisal over. It's wide outside off. Ball is in the air towards long off, where Jaggu feeds the ball on first bounce and throws it back to the bowler. Just a single taken. Singles won't worry the RCB that much as far as the batsmen don't find boundaries. Last ball of the over coming up. Faisal bowls it a little bit for honor, but okay. It was played straight to the man. It's covered there, sweeper extra covered there, but the batsman still managed to get a single, steal a single. Good running from Naresh there. Score is on Nelson now. It's 111 for the loss of 6 wickets. Another change in bowling. Sohail Pata comes into the attack from over the wicket, bowling the 18th over of the innings. Unexpected change and a very strange one, I should say. Pata isn't a regular bowler. Oh, I'm sorry. He is a very good bowler. A full toss starts with a full toss. He is the batsman. Hits towards the deep square leg region and completes 2. Sohail Pata, in fact, is a very experienced bowler who has managed 220 wickets from his 225 matches so far. He's bowling with his cap on. Another off break, outside off. Batsman going for the drive, misses the ball and keeper can't collect it cleanly. There wasn't any chance for a stumping there, so no damage done. Next ball, another off break, ball is in the air but straight to the man at shot mid wicket, and Sadiq takes another catch. Another wicket goes down for the Spartans, lose their seventh for the score of 113. Mohammad Rizwan out after scoring 4 runs of the 5 balls he faced. Good catch by Sadiq there. His second catch of this match. Sunil Kumar has walked into the middle after the fall of Rizwan's wicket. He's also got a decent record. Highest score of 33. He's managed 122 runs in his career so far. Sohail Pata adding to his tally of wickets. This was his 221st wicket. Pulling nice loopy off breaks. Rizwan, I think, was just trying to work the ball towards the onside with the angle and take a single to bring Naresh on strike. But the ball, after spinning, went in the air towards Sadiq, who completed a safe catch there. Next ball from Sohail Pata, right arm over the wicket to the new batsman Sunil, who drives it. There is another single stolen from the hands of Muhammad Zubair, extra cover there. These singles have to be stopped because Naresh on strike is a lot more dangerous than the other lower order batsmen. Naresh will be on strike for the last 2 balls. Another very good ball there from Sohail, driven down the ground towards long off. Jaggu at long off filled the ball and throws it back to the bowler. The batsman had time for a single. Sunil Kumar on strike for the last ball. Batsman wasn't looking. Now the last ball. Flatter ball. Appeal for caught behind. But the umpire signals no. At the end of the over, the score reaches 115 after 18 overs for the loss of 7 wickets. It will be Naresh on strike for the 19th over to be bowled by Faisal. His second. He gave 33 runs and priced out a scalp in his first over. RCB bowlers going through the proceedings quite fast there. Have already bowled 18 overs in an hour or so. So the last two overs of the innings remaining. Last 2 overs of the Spartans innings. There are slight changes in the field as Sohail Pata comes in towards point. He went towards the short mid-wicket region after bowling his over, but the bowler wants him at point. So he is at point now. So Faisal is ready to bowl. Batsman Naresh on strike. Faisal, right arm over the wicket. Bowls it straight. Batsman hit it straight toward mid-wicket. That's a good throw, but the direction of the throw was poor. If he had thrown straight over the stumps, I think Naresh would have been caught short. Sohail Pata making adjustment there. There were 2 fielders in the point region. One of them has been now moved towards the short mid-wicket region. Hassan moving to that on the circle. Faisal with the next delivery. It's a fuller ball and it was there to be hit, but Naresh misses it. Amir, the wicketkeeper, passed ball to Sohail at point, but he doesn't gather it cleanly. So he has to run after the ball and collect. Faisal with his next ball, the third ball of the over. Yeah, the false start, then goes back to his marker. Faisal charges it again. Third delivery of the over. This time it's straighter ball hit towards Hassan, who was just moved before this ball in that short mid-wicket region. Only a single taken. That brings Kamal on strike. Sunil on strike rather. Sunil was just walked into middle, has scored 1 run of the 2 balls he faced so far. Faisal with the fourth delivery of this over. Sunil with a wild swing there, connect with thin air, another dot ball. These are precious dots. A dot ball in the 19th over of the inning speaks volumes of ability of Faisal there. Last 2 balls coming up. Sunil Kumar on strike. Faisal with this fifth delivery. Another straight ball. This time it's hit straight down the ground. Naim, the fielder, there throws it straight to the keeper. A very good throw over the stumps there. No chance for the batsman to go for the second run. And they have to be satisfied with one there. Score moves to 19. 119 for the loss of 7 wickets. Last delivery of the over coming up. Faisal charging right arm over the wicket. This time it's a ball outside off, straight to Pata at point, who fields and throws. Throw is a bit wayward. Keeper can't collect it. Batsman take a single. That's the end of the over. Score is 120 after 19 overs. Just the last over of the inning. DK is back into the attack to bowl the last over of the innings. He has bowled just 1 over so far for 7 runs. Score is just 120 for the loss of 7 wickets. Last over of the inning coming up. DK to bowl. Naresh to face. DK right arm over the wicket. First ball is a little bit wide outside of keeper. Quickly takes the bails off, but the batsman was in his crease. I don't think he moved out there. Short ball nonetheless. Second ball coming up. DK. Another wide ball outside off, but this time the batsman puts the ball inside in the gap. There's a misfield there which allows the batsman to come up for second, and they complete it comfortably. Oh, these. And the umpire signals one shot. Naresh, in the hurry to take 2 runs, doesn't ground his bat at the non-striker end. As a result, 1 run shot. But he will have the strike. DK with the third ball of the over. Another short one outside off, but this time it's in the air and in the gap over the fielder at extra cover, short extra cover, and ball crosses the boundary, and it's a 4. Another 4 valuable runs added to the score. Score moves to 125 for the loss of 7 wickets at the end of 19.3 overs. DK with the fourth ball of the over bowls it fuller outside of. Naresh goes for it, but the ball is in the air and an easy catch taken by Naeem at long on. So the 8th wicket goes down for the Spartans with the score at 25, 125 rather. That's the first wicket taken by DK. Spartans now 8 wicket down, score at 125. Last over of the inning in progress. And Abhilash has walked out to the centre with the fall of Naresh's wicket. Naresh made a handy contribution of 38 runs from just 25 balls, and he was out, caught in the deep, trying to score big runs, trying to add some quick runs to the score. Next ball is a wider delivery outside of some batsman trying to hit out over the cover fielder, misses the ball. Keeper immediately whips the bail off, but the batsman was inside the crease. No damage done. Score remains at 145. It's another dot ball in the 20th over of the inning. Lige will continue. The last ball of the innings coming up. Sunil Kumar to face. DK to bowl. This time umpire umpire has given out. Sunil Kumar has been stumped by Amir, the wicketkeeper Amir of the bowling of DK. So DK in his second over gets 2 wickets in the score 125 for 9. RCB will have to get 126 runs in their 20 overs. We'll be back with the chase in some time. Stay tuned. The chase is underway. Sunil opening the bowling for the Spartans. Hassan and Junaid the openers for the RCB. First two balls have been dots. Sunil the bowler, right on mark. Batsman Hassan on strike. Hasn't been able to time the ball on the first two deliveries. Tamely chipping the ball over the bowler's head. Fielder at mid-on collecting it and preventing any opportunity of a run. Third ball shot outside off. Appeal for caught behind from the bowler. Keeper joins in late, but the umpire not impressed. Not out, it's the call. Another dot ball. RCB has their work cut out, needing 126 in their 20 overs. Fourth ball of the inning. This time the ball is in the air. Oh! Nice fielding there from the man at short mid wicket. Tries to hit the wicket at the non-striker end, but misses. The batsman completes a run. With that, Hassan Ali opens his account and the team's account, and RCB on board with a single. Mohammad Junaid to face first time. Sunil Kumar with his fifth delivery of the over, shot outside off, played straight to the man at point. No chance of any run there. Fielders have been sharp, right on their toes, not giving any opportunity to the batsman to score free runs or steal cheeky singles. Last ball of the over coming up. Sunil right arm over the wicket to Junaid, who defends the ball because the ball was coming in with the angle short of length. No room for batsman. Batsman forced to defend. The bowler collected in his follow through. That's the end of the over. Just one run of that over. A very tidy start by the Spartans. RCB under no pressure whatsoever because they know their target. It will be Ajay Kumar to share the new ball with Sunil. Sunil is at long on. Ajay Kumar, wide ball first up, away from the reach of the batsman. Batsman lets it go thinking that it might be a wide, but the ball was inside the tram line, so umpire doesn't signal. There's no signal from the umpire whatsoever, so it's a legal delivery. First ball a dot from Ajay Kumar. Second ball shot outside off. Hassan, a direct hit and the batsman would have been out. Instead there is an overthrow and Hassan comes back for the second. Excellent fielding there by the man at short, the man at mid off there. I think it's Sunil at mid off there. No, it's Sai Kalal at mid off there. Very sharp. If he had hit the stumps directly, I think the batsman would have been well shot. Next ball. Another short one outside off. Hit in the gap and the ball goes across the boundary for 4. First boundary of RCB's inning. A perfectly timed shot and in the gap as well by Hassan Ali Sayyed, and it results in the first boundary of RCB's innings. That was a poor ball from Ajay Kumar. Shot wide outside off. Enough room for the batsman to free his arm, and the batsman places the ball in the gap. As a result of that shot, another fielder has come into the offside. Ajay Kumar with the next delivery. This one is a lot fuller. but hit straight to the man. Oh, another shot at sums by Sai, and another miss. A single in the end. Score moves to 8 runs. Hassan has scored all the 7 runs so far. Junaid yet to open his account. Ajay Kumar with the 5th ball. Oh, that's a great ball. Very good ball indeed. Ball bounced a little bit more than usual. Batsman couldn't gauge the bounce of the ball. Swings his bat, connects with thin air. Ball goes to the keeper. Last ball of the over coming up. Ajay Kumar to bowl to Junaid. It's a short ball on his legs. Junaid pulls it and puts in the gap for a 4. A ball, a loose ball, another loose ball, and Junaid picks the gap beautifully. Another boundary. Score moves to 12 without loss at the end of 2 overs. First one by Sunil Kumar was a very good over where he conceded only a single, but Ajay Kumar has given 11 runs in his first over. Expensive over from Ajay Kumar there. Sunil Kumar to continue. Two men in the deep are third man, deep third man, and deep fine leg. Sunil, right arm over to Hassan. First ball of his second over, played in the air toward the man at short third, deep short mid wicket there. Fields the ball and stops any opportunity of a run there. The Spartans are all over the ground, it appears, because wherever the batsmen have hit the ball, there is a Spartan fielder there. Next ball, shot outside off. Appeal from the bowler, but the keeper didn't collect the ball at all. Was there an edge there? Perhaps. Not sure. Sunil, right arm over, charging into Hassan Ali Sayyed. Another short ball. Defense back to the bowler from Hassan. No chance of any run there. 3 dots in a row now for to Hassan Ali Sayyed. Sunil with the next ball. It's another short ball hit on the after. Another direct hit, and I think Hassan would have been out by a distance, by a mile there. He wasn't even in the picture, but Sai once again misses the stumps. Another one added to the total. Hassan Ali moves to 9 and the team score moves to 13. Good over so far, just 1 run from the first 4 deliveries. Sunil for the 5th ball of the over. Wide outside off, cut straight to point. No run there. Spartan fielders, as I told you, they are everywhere, trying their best, giving their best, trying to make a match of it. Though they have a very small total to defend, but they are trying. Last ball of the over from Sunil. That's another short one outside off, played straight to the man at point. This time, a single taken. The score moves to 14 at the end of 3 overs. without loss. A steady start by RCB there. Ideally, they would have liked a few more runs, but they will take 14 runs without loss. Still 3 more overs left in the power play, which they can make use of. Sunil Kumar. Sunil Kumar has been bowling very well, and he got the due respect there from the batsman. Change in bowling after that expensive over from Ajay. Rizwan has come into the attack. He will also be bowling right arm over wicket, and it will be Junaid on strike, who has managed 5 runs of the 6 balls he faced so far. Rizwan checking his field. The 4 left fielders on the leg side, as you can see. Yeah. Rizwan, right arm over the wicket. There are 4 fielders on the leg side, but still Junaid manages to find the gap, and the ball races to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. The score moves to 18, and Junaid personally individual score is now 9 of 7 balls. Both Junaid and Hassan are on 9 now. Mohammad Ridwan with his second ball, another shot, another boundary, this time towards the deep square leg region. Another 4 runs added to the total, and score moves to 22. And Junaid moves to 13 with those 2 boundaries, 2 back-to-back boundaries. Sunil is building the pressure from an end, and the bowlers from the other end are releasing it, giving easy runs to the batsman. Rizwan with the third ball, another full delivery, driven on the up towards mid-on, where Sunil prevents any opportunity of a run. Score remains at 22 without loss, 3.3 overs. Mohammad Rizwan, the 4th ball of his over. As a short ball outside off stump, but within the tram lines, a no signal from the umpire means it's a dot delivery. 8 runs of the 4 balls so far from this over. Next ball from Rizwan. It's outside off. Junaid swings. He wants to, but Hassan, yeah. Well, Hassan was right in calling no, because there was no second on there. With that single, the score moves to 23. Junaid moves to 14. Rizwan to bowl the last ball of this over to Hassan. Hassan Ali Sayyed has managed 9 runs so far of the 12 degrees. 2 provided 2 run-out opportunities to Sai, but he missed both. This time it's a short ball outside off. Hassan, in trying to hit it too hard, misses it completely, and the keeper also can't connect it properly. I think I saw that the ball just jumped in front of the keeper. I hope he's not hurt there. Yeah, keeper seems okay and ready to continue. And Sunil is ready to continue with his spell. He'll be bowling 3rd over on the trot. 5th over of the innings. 23 runs all on the board from the first 4 overs without any loss. Sunil starting his third over. Junaid to face. First ball is a full ball on a round off stump which is driven towards the mid-off fielder. Till the time the mid-off fielder collects the ball, the batsmen have completed an easy single. The score moves to 24 without loss. Hassan on strike now. Hassan has been struggling against Sunil pace and length there. He is unable to get a move on. Sunil has kept him on a tight leash so far. Hassan Ali charges down and misses another ball. Another dot there. As I told you, Hassan Ali Sayyed has been struggling against Sunil. He's trying to find ways out, ways to get out there. Get out of the strangled hold Sunil has. This one is shot outside off, hit straight to the man at point. He fields and throws in, but the keeper couldn't reach on time to collect the ball. A comfortable single in the end. Score moves to 25 and Hassan Ali Sayyed gets off strike. It will be now Junaid to face Sunil Kumar. Sunil in the middle of a very good spell. He's kept the batsman on a tight leash. Next delivery is a little bit on the shorter side. Junaid has time to guide it towards third man. The third man collects it and throws it to the keeper, who tries to run Sayyed out. Hassan Ali Sayyed. Keeper trying to be smart but misses the slumps. 3 singles of the first 4 balls so far. Sunil with the 5th ball delivery of this over. Ouch! That's a 6! Hassan Ali Sayyed finally gets hold of one of Sunil's delivery and launches that ball way over deep mid wicket for a 6, and with that 6, score moves to 32. And I think Hassan Ali would be able to break the shackles now and score freely, a little bit more freely, but that was a very well executed shot. Ball was in his arc, over pitched on the middle stump, and Hassan went through with the shot, made a sweet connection in the ball, sailed over the mid wicket boundary for a 6. It was a big hit, a very big hit. Last ball of the over coming up. Yeah, Hassan Ali trying to get cheeky there. Just wanted to paddle it fine, but missed the ball completely. Keeper also couldn't collect the ball cleanly, so they run a bye. With that bye, the score moves to 33 at the end of 5 overs. A batsman has requested change of gloves, I think. Yeah. 12th man has walked in with a couple of pair of gloves. Batsman might be sweating, that's why he has asked for a change of gloves there. Rizwan it will be to continue second over of the 6th over of the innings. Both batsmen now on 16. Although Hassan Ali Sayyed has faced 17 deliveries, Junaid has managed 16 of just 13 deliveries. Score 33 of just 5 overs. And that is what is required by RCB, because they just need 126 from their 20 overs. The required equation is now down to two figures. In fact, it's just 93 required in 90 balls. Some fielding changes being made there by Rizwan. Batsman being made to wait. Rizwan with his second over starts off with a wide. Umpire stretches his arms and signals a wide. Another extra added to the total. Score moves to 34. The keeper hadn't gathered the ball cleanly, so there was a chance for an extra run, but Hassan Ali wasn't interested. He's more interested in keeping the strike. It's one to Hassan Ali. This time he flicks it off his toes towards deep square leg boundary. There is a man there who fields the ball and throws it back to the keeper. Only a single taken. That gets Junaid on strike. Junaid, who got two boundaries of Rizwan's last over. A friendly full toss. Oh, the leg umpire has signaled no ball, and the ball has crossed the boundary for another four. Yeah, it was a full toss, a beamer above waist height. Umpire rightly signaling a no ball. Another 5 runs added to the total, and the score moves to 41. 40 in fact, and a free hit coming up. Both Junaid and Hassan, they will be trying to maximize the power play. Restrictions. 5 balls remaining in the 6th over. Free hit. Junaid hits it down the ground, but there is a van stationed at long on. Sunil Kumar there. He throws the ball back. Yeah. Bowler lets the ball go to the keeper. So there's not much damage done. Only a single of the free hit. With that single, Junaid moves to 21, and it will be Hassan now to face Rizwan. Who bowls another full delivery, and Hassan plays it towards long on. Sunil does very good there to stop the ball from going to the boundary. As a result, only a single taken. The approach of the batsman suggests there is no pressure on them whatsoever. A target of 126. This time, Junaid, it's a 4. Good use of the feet there from Junaid, and hits the ball straight over the bowler head, and it reaches to the boundary below us. Umpire signals a boundary. 4 more knocked out of the target. With that boundary, Junaid has moved to 25 with just 16 deliveries. 2 more balls remaining in the power play. Rizwan with the 5th ball. It's hit the batsman on the pads. Appeal there from the bowler, but I think the ball was missing leg stump. Last ball of the power play. Rizwan with a full toss, but Junaid misses the full toss. Hits it on the pad and takes a leg bye. With that leg bye, we come to the end of the power play. The score is 47 without loss at the end of 6 overs. And 12th man comes in with drinks. Time for a short break. We'll be right back. got humid out there, so batsman taking a much needed break. Surprisingly, it will be Sunil to continue. He'll be bowling his fourth over on the trot, and I think after this over, the Spartans will be at least out of one important main option. I think if they feel the need for Sunil to come on to break a partnership or to get a wicket, I don't think they will be having Sunil services then. But it's the captain's decision to continue with Sunil. Sunil with his fourth over, the seventh over of the inning. Right arm over the wicket, bowling to Junaid. That's a full delivery, on off stump. Pushes it into the covers and takes an easy single. The score moves to 48. This is the fourth over of Sunil's spell. He is allowed only 4 overs, so he will be bowling his full quota of 4 overs within the 7th over. Next ball, a shorter one outside off, which is played straight to the man at short cover there. A dot ball results. There wasn't any opportunity of a run there because the fielder was quite in. Sunil has been in a very good rhythm today. Third ball of his ball is in there, but that's short of the fielder. Shots of catch from both the umpire, both the keeper and the bowler, but I don't think the ball carried to the man at long on there. Rizwan, who initially thought of catching it, but decided against it and just to stop the ball from going to the boundary. Next ball, another short one. Junaid just trying to guide it towards third man for a single, but the ball was close to the body and just chopped into the pitch. No question of run there. Sunil with the next two delivery of his spell. This one is a little bit wider or side off. Some confusion there regarding that run overthrows. Junaid ran for an overthrow as the fielder at short cover attempted a run out. But the umpire signals red ball. So no run, no addition to the score there. Sunil with the last ball of his spell, an overpitch delivery straight played towards Ali, who limps and fields the ball and throws it to the bowler Sunil. That's the end of Sunil's spell. He completes his quota of 4 overs. He has given just 15 runs. Bowled very economically, but what the captain would have liked was something to show in that wickets column. But as of now, it's a 0 there. Because the RCB hasn't lost any wicket till now. 50 partnership up between these two batsmen. Junaid contributing 27 of those 50 and Hassan Ali 19, 4 extras. RCB very much controlling the match at the moment. They just need 76 runs in 78 balls and they have all their 10 wickets intact. Spartans, I think they need a miracle now because it's for RCB, it's match which RCB can only lose themselves from here. It's RCB's match to lose in simple words. Umpire Jawad Hashmi and Hassan Ali Syed having a word. Not sure what the topic of discussion is. I feel the umpire had to say something about the drinks being bought out each over. Ajay Kumar now into the attack with his second over. He bowled an expensive first over, conceding 11 runs. Ajay Kumar to bowl and Junaid on strike. Junaid uses his feet, hits the ball down the ground towards long off and takes a easy single. Another one added to the total. And score moves to 51. A better start by Ajay to this over. Seeing the batsman charging, he just shortened his length. This time it's a much fuller ball on the batsman's legs, and Hassan Ali flicks it towards the man in deep mid wicket region and takes a single. Score moves to 52. You just can't bowl on batsman legs on these pitches. Those are easy pickings for the batsman. Next ball, Junaid charges once again, and a keeper in a hurry misses the ball, and the batsman take an overthrow. Not an overthrow, take a bye because the keeper hadn't collected the ball cleanly. They had an opportunity to take another overthrow, but Hassan Ali wanted the strike, so denied the second run. Ajay Kumar with the next delivery bowls it full outside off, and Hassan Ali swings at it but finds the man at short mid wicket. A dot ball the result. Hassan, I feel, is going very hard at the ball. Next ball, once again, Hassan Ali swings at the ball. This time the short mid wicket fielder doesn't field it, lets it through, and the batsman complete a single. Ajay Kumar, for the last ball of his second over, 4 runs have come of this over so far, including a bye. Last ball, Junaid once again charges inside, edges the ball on his pads and takes a single. With that, we come to the end of the over, and the score is 55 runs without loss at the end of 8 overs. Change in bowling now. Sai Kalal comes into the attack. He'll be bowling right arm over to Junaid, who's on 29 of just 25 balls. Score the RCB have maintained a run rate of 7 throughout their innings. Sai with the new over. Junaid once again charges down the wicket but misses the ball, which goes to the keeper, who collects it and throws it back to the bowler. A dot ball to start with for Sai. Sai with the second ball. A short one outside off, but batsman misses. Ball was there to be hit, but batsman couldn't put it away. Another dot as a result of that miss. Cycle out. Third ball of the over. A short of length ball. That's an excellent placement from Junaid there, and the ball will run away to the third man boundary for a 4. Umpires signals a boundary and 4 more runs added to the total. With that, the score moves to 59, and Junaid's individual score moves to 33 of just 28 balls. That was an excellent placement there by Junaid, making use of the bowler's space and guiding the ball between the man at third man and point. Next ball from Cycle are another short ball, this time a single in the covers region. A mere push and a single, easy single there. 60 runs on board. Another push into the covers by Hassan Ali Sayyed this time, and it's another single, and the score moves to 61. Last ball of the over coming up. Cycle all considered 6 runs so far in this first over, first 5 balls. Last ball is over pitched. The ball was there to be hit, but I think Junaid was early into the shot and missed the ball and was bowled comprehensively. Finally, RCB lose their first wicket for the 4 of 61 after 9 overs. 65 more runs required in 66 balls as we wait for the next batsman to come in. Mohammad Junaid out for a well compiled 34 runs of just 30 deliveries. It was the last ball of the over, so the new batsman Rahul Tripathi will be at the non-strikers end. And Ajay to continue. He's bowled 2 overs so far. Ajay with his third over, and it will be Hassan Ali Sayyed on strike. Ajay Kumar charging in right arm over the wicket. First ball is down the leg side. A batsman lets it go through to the keeper and collects an extra. Score moves to 62 for the loss of Junaid's wicket. Ajay with the second ball. Oh, the ball has kept a little bit low and misses the stumps as well. Just if the ball had been in line with the stumps, I think Hassan would have been bowled. Anyways, Hassan is riding his luck here. There has been a couple of run-out opportunities missed by the fielder, and now the ball misses the stumps. Another slower ball. Good change of pace there from Ajay Kumar. This was the first ball missed off stump, and this ball missed the leg stump. Hassan Ali, as I told you, is riding his luck now. Living dangerously, Hassan Ali out there. Ajay Kumar with the third delivery of his over. Oh, this time the ball bounces more. First 2 balls kept low, and this ball has bounced more than usual. So you can say there is uneven bounce in this pitch. If there were 15 to 20 more runs for the Spartans, things would have been different. Anyways, Ajay Kumar with the fourth delivery of this over. Another off-pace delivery played towards long on by Hassan Ali in a single taken. It's humid out there. Everybody is sweating a lot. So I think Hassan Ali Sayyed is a little bit exhausted there. Ajay Kumar with the fifth ball. A short delivery, oh, good length delivery in fact. Rahul just defends it, but the ball goes in the air towards the man at short mid wicket there. But the man didn't move at all. He should have made a better effort there. At least a try. Anyways, another single added to the total, which moves to 64 for the loss of one wicket. Now, another slower delivery tried by the bowler Ajay Kumar, but the line was wrong. Ball went way down the leg. An umpire stretches his arms and signals a wide. The score is now 65 for the loss of one wicket. Last ball of the over coming up. It's a short delivery outside of, hit straight to the man at point. Suddenly wanted a single. He might get it this time because of the overthrow. He does. Yeah. Keeper should have collected that ball, but he doesn't. And batsman taken overthrow. The score moves to 66 for the loss of one wicket at the end of 10 overs. And it will be a drinks break. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back. We are ready to resume the proceedings from the other end. Sai to continue with his second over. He got the wicket of Junaid in his first over. First ball is driven down the ground towards long off by Hassan Ali Sayyed and a single taken. One more knocked off the target, which now stands at run ball 59. Sai with his second ball, a shorter delivery. Rahul swings through the ball. As I told you, Hassan, I think he is exhausted. Not exhausted, but that's the way he approaches his batting, I think. Doesn't go for cheeky singles, doesn't run the third, and doesn't go for twos. He believes in big shots. Another wild swing from Hassan Ali there, asking for a wide from the umpire, but the umpire is unmoved, which means it's a legal delivery. Rahul Tripathi at the non-striker and suggests that it might have been a legal delivery. This time Rahul goes through the defenses. In fact, it's Sai Kalal who goes through the defenses of Hassan Ali Sayyed and bowls him. The second RCB lose their second wicket for 68. Hassan Ali Sayyed bowled for 25 of 32. The bowlers and the fielders of the Spartans 11 are putting their best efforts trying to make a match of this, but they don't have enough run on the board. I feel target of 125 and this sort of a wicket just can't help feeling that it's an easy chase for RCB. Faisal walks into the middle at the fall of the second wicket. Hassan Ali Sayyed out bowled by Sai Kalal for 25 of 33 balls. Sai Kalal bowling in good rhythm has picked the second wicket in his second over. This time it's a full ball on Faisal's leg. Faisal's toes. He flicks it but straight to the fielder at short square leg there. I think that was a gift, but Faisal couldn't make full use of the opportunity. Sai Kalal. Oh, this time Faisal is beaten on the drive there. I think he wanted to play it on the rise, but was beaten. That completes Sai Kalal's second over. Score remains at 68 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Sai in the middle of a good spell there. 2 overs, 8 runs and 2 wickets. Just 2 runs came of that last over. .58 more runs required for RCB now from 55 balls. This is a short ball. Rahul Tripathi sends it straight to the man at deep mid wicket, who takes the catch. Well judged catch there. RCB just losing their way there. 3 wickets in quick succession now. Rahul Tripathi goes for just 2. It was a short ball. It was there to be hit, but Rahul hit it straight to the man at deep mid wicket. who completes a good catch, and RCB lose the third wicket with the score at 69. In fact, the score is at 68. RCB 68 for the loss of 3 wickets. Amir Amir Khan is the new man in, but he is walking back towards his dugout. I think he walked in with a helmet, but has changed his mind and opted for a cap instead. Amir Rambu is an experienced pro, a lot of matches under his belt. Played 357 matches, got 4,700 runs to his name. He has scored centuries as well in this format. But this is a very small target for someone like him. Anyways, RCB losing their track a little bit. Ajay Kumar there with a ball on the leg stump. Amir charging back for the second run and completes it comfortably. Umpire signals leg byes. Some urgency shown there by the batsman finally, because till the time Hassan Ali Sayyed was on the crease, don't think there were any twos there. Only singles were coming, runs were coming in singles or boundaries. Amir to face his next ball from Ajay Kumar. Another short one. This time, ball is in the gap. And another couple taken. In fact, good running makes it 3. Very good running by Faisal there, who made the third run possible. The score moves to 75. Ajay Kumar with the next ball. He is bowling short this over. He needs to pitch it a little bit up. Another wide. Yeah, another extra added to the total. Total moves to 73. Ajay Kumar to Faisal. Another good delivery there, little bit on the fuller side, work towards the onside, and a single taken by Faisal of the last ball. In fact, it was the 5th ball of the over because there was a wide. So Ajay Kumar with the last ball of his 4th over. He has got the wicket of Rahul Tripathi, caught at deep wicket by Sunil Kumar. Last ball, Ajay Kumar over pitched this time. Amir drives it down the ground towards long on. Fielder mops it up and throws it back to the bowler. And score moves to 75, I think. Decent last over from Ajay Kumar. 7 runs came of that over, but there were 2 legs wise and a wide. So Ajay Kumar Final figures: 4 overs, 25 runs, and a wicket. Those are the facts. Changing bowling now as Pediraj comes into the attack. Amir facing Pediraj. Oh, a white ball outside of Amir just sees the ball through to the keeper. Pedi with the second ball of his over. Amir goes after the ball this time and clears the long on fence. Waiting for the umpire to signal. Yes, umpire raises both his hands and signals a 6. Score moves to 81. RCB now just needing 45 runs of 46 balls. Another change in gloves by the batsman, Faisal this time. Everybody is sweating heavily out there. Oh no, that was beautifully bowled by Pediraj. Pediraj bowling his leg cutters there. He bowled 3 leg cutters, but this one came in. Amir having a word with the leg umpire. Pediraj with the next ball. This one is in the air, but over the head of the fielder at short extra cover. Fielder at long off runs all the way to the cover region and field the ball. Batsman have time in all the time to complete 2. Pediraj with the 5th ball of this over. An over pitch delivery. Amir trying to go big, misses it. Ball was there to be hit. It was full bowled, full outside off, but Amir trying to make room, misses the ball. Oh no! Another very good delivery, but Pediraj there. So dot ball to end the over and score moves to 83 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 13 overs. RCB need another 43 runs in the remaining 7 overs. Sai Kalal to continue. It will be his 3rd over. He has bowled very well so far. Picked up 2 wickets in the 2 overs for just 8 runs. But this time, he starts off with a wide down the leg side. Umpire stretches his arms and signals a wide. Another extra added to the score, which moves to 84 for the loss of 3 wickets. Krishna run a ball 42 from 42. Another short ball pulled straight to the man at deep wicket by Faisal. Only 1 run. That brings Amir back on strike. Was on 9 runs of 7 balls with a 6 over straight boundary. Sai Kalal. This time it's full and bold. The 3rd wicket suffice for Sai Kalal in his 3rd over. Amir has missed a straight delivery. I think it was just a little bit too full for that shot. That is why he couldn't connect with the ball. And RCB lose their 4th wicket. At the fall of Amir's wicket, Jagdish Reddy is walking to the center. Another experienced pro, Jagdish Reddy, has scored 17,000 runs in his career so far. More than 560 matches to his name, and he has a score of 297. Oh, oh, oh. T20 में 297. Not sure about this stats, but everybody knows Jaggu. He is an experienced pro. RCB need him here to bat out the full 20 overs and cross the line. Sai Kalam with the next ball. Another shot of length delivery. Hit straight to the man at short cover. And that's another dot. Faisal still out there in the middle. He's got 4 runs of the 7 deliveries he has faced so far. Sai Kalal to Jaggu. A full delivery. A clever change of pace from Sai. Jaggu was trying to play a big shot there, but had to be content with digging the ball out because the bowler didn't give him enough room or space to free his arm. Next ball, there is another shot of length delivery played towards the net point. It's another dot to end the over. Score remains at 85 for the loss of 4 wickets. RCB now need 41 runs in last 6 overs. The required rate is now approximately 7 runs an over. I think it will be Pediraj to continue. Yeah, Pediraj with his quick leg breaks bowled a very good first over. Ahmed did hit him for a 6 overs long on, but apart from this hit, apart from that 6, everything was right on target. Pediraj to continue and Mohammad Faisal to take strike. First ball of the over. Driven. Ball was in the air. Point fielder didn't field it cleanly, which allowed the batsman to take an easy single. And the score moves to 86. Pediraj with the second ball of the over. Jaggu goes after him and was there an opportunity there? Pediraj isn't happy with the fielder's effort there. I think he feels the fielder should have taken a catch, but the umpire signals a 6, which means ball was out of the fielder's reach, maybe. Yes. So RCB. This time Pediraj gets his revenge. After a 6, Jaggu goes for another big shot and loses his stumps. RCB lose their 5th wicket and they are still 34 runs away from the target. There was no need of that shot from Jaggu, but he still went for that shot and lost his wicket. So RCB, I won't say struggling, but they still need 34 runs. They have the batsmen who can get those runs. It's just 34 from 33. Another experienced pro comes out to the middle to replace Jaggu. This time it's Suhail Pata Bhai. I told you Spartans have been on their toes right from the beginning. They are trying everything in their control and they are trying to make a match of this small total. RCB still lead 34 runs and 33 balls and they only have 5 wickets left. All RCB fielders, Spartan fielders are now all charged up. looking for wickets because it's only the wickets which can win them this match. Sohail Pata to face now Pediraj after the 6 got the wicket of Jaggu. Yeah, another very good ball in line with the stumps, and Sohail Pata just defends it back to the bowler. Yeah, all the Spartan fielders charging towards the batsman. It's a full toss this time, placed in the gap, and the ball races towards the cover boundary for another 4. Yeah, sensible thing, good thing. Nice placement from Sohail Pata, gets him 4 runs. And the RCB batsmen don't need to do anything fancy or anything silly here. They just need to play ball on their merit, and they can still get these runs in singles and win the match comfortably. I think most of the RCB batsmen have gifted their wickets to the Spartans. Pediraj now to bowl the last ball of his second over. He has been a touch expensive, but he's got a wicket as well. Ball is up in the air. Fielder from... Oh, no. It's a life for Sohail. This shot, another. Pediraj draws another false shot from the batsman. Ball was in the air for a very long time, but the fielder just made a mess of it. It's a drop. Such a small total, with such a small total, I don't think Spartan can afford these drops. Another wicket now, and they would have been into the tail, RCB tail. RCB still need 29 runs in the last 5 overs. Abhilash into the attack now. Bowling change, forced bowling change, I would say. Abhilash to bowl to Sohail Pata, who's got 5 runs of the 3 deliveries he faced from Pediraj. He also got a life of the last ball of Pediraj over. Yeah, this one is a little bit towards the left of the man at point, which gives opportunity to Faisal to complete a single and add another run to the total, which moves to 98 for the loss of 5 wickets. 28 more required. Faisal is still out there, though he didn't have much strike, but his presence would calm the RCB dugout there, because he is a very good batsman. Abhilash to Sohail. Driven on the pan. It was on the bounce. It excited everybody, included me, thinking it was a caught and bone opportunity, but it was on the bounce there. So the bowler collects the ball in his follow through and prevents any opportunity of a run. So it's a dot ball. Abhilash to Mohammad Faisal with the third delivery of his over. This time it's a wide ball, and Faisal does well to guide it towards man at deep point and takes a single. Another run knocked off the target, which is now 27 of 27 balls. Next ball of Mishap, shot outside off, then Sohail plays it towards the offside and takes a comfortable single. Till the time the fielder in the deep throws the ball to the keeper. It's now 26 from 26 balls. Singles, it is what is needed by RCB. Abhilash with his next delivery. A shorter delivery outside off stump, driven on the rise towards the man at sweeper. Short cover, another single. Score moves to 100. 26 more required. In fact, it's just 25 now required of 25 balls. Abhilash with the last ball of his over. It's a full toss. Sohail Pata uh, goes for a big shot because it was a full toss, but just couldn't time it well enough, and there wasn't enough power also behind the ball to reach the boundary. Ball was in the air but falls in no man's land and a single taken in the end. So it's 24 now of 24 balls. Sohail Pata and Mohammad Faisal, they need to bat sensibly and take RCB across the line to the finish line I mean, Pediraj to continue. He has bowled 2 overs, given away 20 runs, take the wicket of Jaggu. Pediraj to continue with his leg breaks. It's a full ball. Batsman went for the drive but missed it. Keeper also missed and batsman take a bite. RCB inching closer to their target. Just need 23 of the remaining 23 deliveries. A short ball this time from Pediraj. Faisal works it towards the deep square leg fielder. Wanted a second, but the ball was timed very well and it reached the fielder very fast. So I don't think there was time for the second run. Another single. Sohail Pata looking for a wide there, but the umpire is unmoved. It's now 22 of 21. Next ball is short one, launched towards mid wicket, and it's good placement there from Sohail Pata. Ball goes between the two fielders stationed at deep wicket and deep backward square leg. 4 runs added to the score. Excellent timing and placement there from Sohail Pata. It's just 18 runs now required from the 20 balls. Pediraj with his next delivery. It's Fuller on the Fuller side this time, but the line was good, just on the stump or side off, and Sohail plays it back to the bowler. This is another full delivery, handsomely driven towards the sweeper covered there, and another single taken. Yeah, so it will be 17 runs in the last 3 overs now. Both Sohail Pata and Faisal have taken the time and they are well set. I think they should finish this off without any more hiccups. Abhilash to continue. He bowled a good first over, just gave 5 runs. Sohail Pata full to face. He got 13 of 11 balls so far with 2 boundaries. Abhishek with his second over. First ball is a little bit straight. I should be bowling more of an off stump line, I feel. Good throw there from the long fielder at long on. Hits the ball, hits the stump directly. But batsman had made his crease. So no damage done. Yeah, this time it's a wide down the leg side. Oh, I thought it's Abhilash, but it's Raghuveer who's bowling. A single of the first ball and a wide second ball. A slower ball this time. Good change of pace. Faisal, after working the ball in the gap at mid wicket, was looking for two, but Sohail just satisfied with a single there. Next ball. Oh, oh. Bowler trying the Aman cut there, but just couldn't break the stumps. Next ball. That's a little bit straight to my liking. Sohail, the batsman, goes through with his shot and inside edges it towards the man at the short square leg there. Next ball, a shot outside off. Oh, good attempt there. Valiant attempt by the fielder at point there. He wanted to catch it, but just couldn't hang on. A very good effort there by the fielder at point, but a single taken. Next ball. Oh, Suhail Pata goes through with a shot, and it's a dot ball to end the over. Last ball coming up. Another dot. That's the end of the over. RCB still need 12 runs from the last 2 overs. Faisal and Suhail well set. They must knock this 12 off without any further hiccups. It's quite dark out there, but the batsmen aren't complaining, which means they can still see the ball, they can sight the ball. They want to just finish this off. Umpires also continuing. Yeah, that's a handsome drive down the ground towards long off. A little bit of misfield, but no damage done. Just a single. Mohammad Faisal driving the ball there. That was a very good drive, well timed drive. Sohail Pata. This time he places it between the man at short red man and deep point, and batsmen come back for a comfortable 2. Yeah, till the time the fielder Krishna at keep point could gather the ball and collect it and throw it to the keeper, batsmen had already completed 2 runs. So the requirement now goes down to single digits. 9 more runs required in 10 balls. Shaikh Alal with his last over, third ball of the over, and it's a dot. Rather than just swinging, Sohail can afford to take a single. Play it with soft hands. This time it's a slower delivery. Oh no, another drop and another costly two there. This should have been taken. Batsman living dangerously out there. So Pata, this is the second life he has got. Fielder at cover, short cover in fact, already got to the ball but spilled it in the end. So now 7 more required from 9 balls. Another dot ball. Seven runs in 7 balls. Okay, Sohail Pata. In Faisal doing it in singles at the moment. Umpire calls over. So it's 6 runs in 6 balls. That's quite. Light is fading quite quickly now. I think the fielders should rather quicken up. I think there is a message from the dugout there. Zubair coming out with a bottle in his hand. A drink, I think a drink for the batsman. Sohail Pata especially is looking tired, is exhausted because he's not used to this running. In fact, nobody is used to running in such humid conditions. And when you're sweating also quite profusely. 6 runs required of the last over. I think it will be Abhilash to bowl the last over. RCB need just 6 runs from the last over. Let's see if Abhishek can turn some magic and defend these 6 runs. Abhishek, right arm over the wicket. Abhilash, sorry, I beg your pardon. First ball is driven on the up towards the man at short extra cover, who fields and throws the ball to the bowler. But by that time, Pata had already made his ground. Single of the first ball. 5 more runs required of the 5 remaining balls. Abhilash with the second delivery of the over. Wide outside off in Mir. Faisal plays it on the up. Yeah. 2 singles of the first 2 balls. Pressure building. Faisal doesn't want to take it to the end. He wants to finish it off quickly. But Pata taking his time, doing it in singles. Abhilash with the third ball of the over. Pata plays it in the air, down the ground towards long off. Sohail charging board back for the second run. Oh no, oh no. Faisal did reach the other end there, but Faisal Pata, who was exhausted rather, couldn't make it in time at the striker's end. As a result, he's run out, going for the second run. So it will be 3 runs of the remaining 3 balls. New batsman is Naeem, and Naeem also has good ability with the bat. Suhail Pata run out for run about 22 there. It's now up to Naeem and Faisal to finish things off. The RCB just need 3 runs of the last 3 balls. Ideally, RCB would have liked Pata and Faisal to see it off, but unfortunately, Pata is run out. Naeem to face the last third, fourth ball of the over. A shot outside off, but Naeem misses it. It was a good length delivery. Might have kept a little bit low. All the Spartan fielders now charged up because of that dot ball. Three more required of the last 2 balls. Abhilash with the second and last ball of the over. An edge, but straight to the man at short third man. I don't think it carried to him, but he did well to field it and to stop it from going towards the boundary. So, that's 2 runs needed. If the last ball, well set, so Faisal on strike and Abhilash to bowl. Anything could happen. RCB can win it. They can be at high. And Spartans also have a chance if they get a wicket of this last ball. All 3 results are possible. We have had a very tense match so far. Last ball, outside off, played towards the man at deep. Oh no, oh no, oh! The misfield by the man at short cover, extra cover there, has caused the Spartans the match, because the batsman made the opportunity, made full use of that opportunity. I mean the misfield, and ran the 2 required runs there. And RCB win the match by 4 wickets on the last ball of the over. Man of the match is Mohammad Zubair for his bowling effort of 3 overs, 3 wickets and 14 runs. That's it from us for the day. See you tomorrow.